Do not go back to exes or people from your past. And this is dating advice from a woman in her 30s. Men hardly ever grow, they hardly ever change, and they hardly ever evolve. And I'm not being mean, I'm just being honest. The reason why men don't change, they don't evolve, they don't grow is because they live their lives through their ego. And when you are living a life through your ego, you don't care about anyone else but yourself. You don't care about your surroundings, you don't care about furthering your education, you don't care about the people you date, your family, you only care about yourself. You know that saying, if you let something go and if it comes back, it's yours? Well, that's a lie, and that is bullshit. When you let something go and you let someone go, it's for a reason. As women get older, we decenter men, okay? They are not the first thing on our wish list anymore. And we start to focus on ourselves. We start to grow, we start to change, we become the woman we've always wanted to be. We start to travel more, move to new cities, get hobbies, start different jobs, or go back to school, start a whole different career. We do a lot as women. And what I've noticed as a woman in the 30s is that the men from my past come back. They always come back. And sadly, they are still in the same mindset, in the same place where we last stopped talking. The amount of men that has come back in my life is insane. There's a guy that I used to talk to 7 years ago. He came back. A guy from 5 years ago. He came back. Someone from my high school came back. Someone from 2 years ago decided to come back. And what's sad about this is that they think that I'm just sitting waiting for them. They think that I'm just, at home knitting and balled up in a corner hoping that they're going to reach out to me. And this is not a bashing post. This is just a reflecting post about life and how no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter how far you come in life, men are always going to pop back up. And the reason why men do this is because men think that there's always going to be a woman that wants them. They think they have this sea of women that are lining up to be with them. And then they get older and they realize that no one wants them. So then they start to backtrack to girls that they fumbled, girls they messed up with, and they try to come back to us. No, the door is closed, baby. And this is why I always say, be careful if you're going back to an ex, because 9 times out of 10, there's someone out there that saw his true colors. They didn't want to put up with his bullshit, and they left him. And he's coming back not because he loves you or misses you, because he has no one else. There's no one else that wants him. And they always think the door is always going to be open, but it's not. Women move on, men stay in the past. So, stop wasting your time going back and forth with these men that don't want anything to do with you. If they wanted to put a ring on your finger, they would have.
Men know exactly what they're supposed to do. If you ever find yourself having to ask a man why he doesn't call or text you, just walk away, I promise you. There was somebody I had a thing with a long time ago. I say 2 years ago. Once we were apart, he wouldn't talk to me. It used to be hard to get him on the phone. Like, I used to feel so stupid. And he would tell me he's not the calling type, he's not the communicating type, stuff like that. And he used to eat me up inside till I finally found a way to move on. Moved on. And then after like a month, he comes with all the energy I have never seen before. And he starts calling me every single day. He's texting me every 5 minutes. And obviously, I'm not giving him the energy back because I've moved on. And he's like, no, he will call now. He will text now. He will do anything he's supposed to do now. This and that, this and that. Like, they know exactly what they're supposed to do. They just don't think you're worth that energy. Like, they don't think you're worth anything. I'm so sorry. But that's honestly the truth. A man not calling you, a man not texting you. You think there isn't like a certain caliber or type of babe that he will meet and he won't be chasing her like a dog. You need to have that at the back of your mind next time you want to make an excuse for a man. Oh, he's so reserved, he's a quiet guy, he's a nonchalant guy, his friends say, no. You're just not the one. You're not blowing him away. I don't ever encourage you to go back because you deserve to be with somebody who wanted to treat you very good in the beginning. You didn't need to have to walk away for him to come to his senses. So also when you do something like that, when you move on from someone that's not good for you, don't go back to that person. Don't, because you deserve somebody that thinks you're worth it from the jump.
Never tell a man that you stay alone. Never tell a man you are getting to know that you stay alone. My talking stage just blocked me because I refused him coming to my house. Story time. So I met this guy at the gym 3 months ago and we'll be talking for the last 3 months. He said he stays with his uncle. Mind you, for the last 3 months that we'll be talking, all the time that we're talking when he's at home, whenever someone walks into the room, he ends the call. So randomly, I used to ask him that I want to come over to his place because let me know where my boyfriend to be stays. He's always saying that the uncle does not want him bringing girls over to the house. Mind you, this guy is 32 years old. Every time he's always around my area, he's going to say, oh, I came to barb my hair close to you. Can I stop by? Oh, I came to pick my clothes close to you. Can I stop by? Oh, I came to buy chicken and chips close to you. Can I stop by? Like, why are you trying to stop by at my place? You say you stay with your uncle and you can't bring a girl home and you're 32. Why are you trying to stop by my place? So I feel like the guy is married, but I just kept my cool and just went with the flow. So yesterday, this idiot said he feels like I am wasting his time. So he does not want to be calling me every day and whatever. Mind you, this man only calls me early in the morning and at night. And whenever we're talking on the phone, most times outside his house, or if someone walks into the room, he ends the call. So I feel like probably he's married or what. Anyways, he sharp blocked me because I refused him coming to my house. What are you coming to my house to do? Did you parent for me? This story is not mine. For me, 3 months, talking to a guy for 3 months is too much. Once you do 1 month and you don't think there's a future, block him. Dump him.
No one advises you harder than a man who's planning to make you his wife. Because when a man really wants you, he's not just listening, girl. That guy is taking notes. He knows how you like your coffee. He knows what kind of stuff turns you off. He knows how to light you up. Listen, men don't guide what they don't value. The minute he starts saying things like, hey, babe, did you take care of that? Or, hey, honey, you should really go for that promotion. That is not control, girl. That is investment. He's trying to build a life with you, not just spend nights with you, okay? And don't get me wrong, some men talk like husbands, but act like tourists, okay? And we all know those guys. They love the view, but we both know they are never unpacking those bags of theirs. So pay attention to the man who plans, not the one who performs. When a man really wants you as his wife, he doesn't give advice to control you. He gives guidance to grow with you. He becomes your partner, your piece, not your project. This is the kind of guy who's protecting your name when you're not around. Like, hey, don't be talking about my girl like that kind of guy. That, my love, is how you know that he's not just loving you every day, he's choosing you every day. Follow me for more because I will teach you how to spot the difference between a boyfriend who talks love and a man who actually walks it.
I'm talking to my women today, especially my young women, because the kitty y'all know now is not the kitty that I used to be. I used to be dumb, stupid, slow, dunce. Okay, not too much on yourself, kitty. It doesn't matter what it is that you do. The more you hold on to that man, the more you hurting yourself. You so consumed with that man that you can't even see that he's your struggle. And if you can't see that he's your struggle, that means that you can't listen to the people who are trying to warn you that he's your struggle. You show up and you show up, you do more and more just to prove your worth to this man, just for him to love you. You sacrifice a bit of yourself each time that you are trying to prove to this man that you are worthy of his love. You crying and begging, asking yourself why, questioning your worth, because your worth has now become dependent on how much attention and time this man gives you. And the time and attention that he gives you is limited to maybe some back and forth text, maybe some sex. When this man gets his fix, he dips. You think that man don't know what it is that he doing? A man who's played the game for so long, he knows when he has a woman's worth in his hand. He is playing you like a puppet, baby. And you acting crazy won't make him love you better. You want this man to love and respect you when you don't love and respect yourself. You showing him he don't have to give you nothing because you'll give yourself scraps so he can give you scraps. That's some desperate shit. How do you have a fear of losing people when you are dealing with someone who is purposely inconsistent with you? The only consistency that he shows is being inconsistent with you. This man is showing you that he'll leave as he pleases, and there is nothing that you can do to make him stay. This does not mean that you are not good enough. You're just not good enough for him, and that is okay. He does not want you on a deeper level, and that is okay. This man may not be ready. He may have commitment issues. He still may be in his player phase. He may have other options, or simply he may just not want you, and that is okay. No one's gonna take you serious until you start taking yourself serious. And you chasing unavailable people tells everybody else that you take yourself as a joke. You chasing out of fear, and that is not okay. Whatever dream and vision you have created obviously is not the same vision that this man has. You all don't share the same vision. Get out of dreamland. He is not going to wake up one day and say, hello, world. I decided to be with this desperate woman who doesn't love herself. It sounds harsh, but it's the truth. Take that man off that pedestal. What Cole say? My ego gets stroked and I bruise him. I learned a long time ago from my uncles, from the OGs, that a man will commit when he is ready. Stop chasing that man. You're going to end up putting yourself in a position you don't want to be in, where this man finds a woman and he falls in love with her, he commits to her, and then you turn up to end up being the bitter ex-fling or the bitter baby mama. That label don't even sound right. Leave that man alone. Brought to you by a woman that used to be a dummy. No, but seriously, leave that man alone, girl. Go get you some starbs.
Things you should never give a man before marriage. A place to stay. You are not his safe house when his life falls apart. If you start to treat your home like a homeless shelter, it will become one. Unlimited emotional support. Your softness is for a man who commits, not one who drains. Do not act like a wife to a man who has not earned the title. Financial loyalty. He is not your business partner if he is not your husband. Second chances that he has not earned. You are not here to teach him how to treat you twice. Excuses for inconsistency. Confused or inconsistent effort does show his priorities, and it clearly shows that you are not one of them. Your future plans. Do not dream with a man who cannot even plan a weekend. Your silence when you feel disrespected. Holding your tongue doesn't keep the peace, it kills your power. In fact, when anyone teaches you to be quiet to keep the peace, just think, whose peace is it keeping? Your best years while he figures it out. You are not the stepping stone to the man he will become for somebody else. Full access to your schedule or your routine. Keep your mystery. It's magnetic. Public loyalty for a private relationship. If he hides you, stop posting him. Comfort when he caused the pain. He does not get calm until you feel safe. Control over your mood. You are not a puppet for his emotional weather. The benefit of the doubt every time. He is not confused, he is comfortable. A key to your home. Physical access does not equal emotional readiness. Your family's trust. Only bring him around once he's proven he's staying. Protection of his image. Stop covering for a man who disrespects you in private. Unlimited time. Your time is precious, not endless. You were already whole before he showed up.
The next time you're sitting at home crying over a man, I want you to know that there is a group of women out there who are interacting with said man and they're clowning him. They're calling him corny. They're calling him annoying. Like, he's out there taking L's, okay? Because I cannot tell you how many times I have been out while I was single at the club getting hit on by men. I'd be like, oh my God, who in the world could ever love you? And I know for a fact there would be a beautiful, bomb, amazing woman at home crying over how he can't get it together. So in order to make yourself feel better, just imagine the fact that they are out there in the world trying and failing.
Yes, having a dad that really spoils you sets the bar high as far as what you expect from men. But you know what also really sets the bar high? Having an older sister who really spoils you. I'm an older sister, and as much as I might joke or complain about my little sister treating me like I'm a sugar daddy, I would not have it any other way. And that's because one day my sister sat me down and said that when it comes to dating, at the forefront of her mind is, I want a man who spoils me like my sister spoils me. Hearing that made me so happy. I love that for her, because that means no one's dusty, crusty son can try and woo or wow my sister with the bare minimum of gestures. If my little sister wants something and I have the capacity to do it, best believe I'm doing it. If she's celebrating a special occasion, I'm going to do what I can to make her feel as special as possible as her older sister. If I can do that, then her expectation is that any man in her life will either do the same or do the same and more. So to all my sugar daddy older sisters listening, keep doing what you're doing. Don't send this to your little sister though, because you don't want her to take advantage, but yeah. In doing what you're doing, you're going to create a young woman who has healthy expectations, who doesn't expect the bare minimum. And if you're a younger sister who has a generous older sister and you have put up with the bare minimum from guys and you've accepted it, you need to start asking yourself, like, if it was my sister, would she have forgotten that special occasion? If it was my sister, what would she have done to make me smile? And I'm not saying date your sister, because I know someone's going to try and be intentionally obtuse and wrong with that. All I'm saying is that, you know how people are like, oh, your first interaction with your father sets the tone for your interactions with guys. Like, why do we have to limit our interactions with men to our interactions like with other men. Like there may be some like emotional overlap there, sure, but when it comes to like how people just treat you on a standard basis, like why can't you look at your sister as a blueprint for someone who cares? Why can't you look at your mother as a blueprint for someone who cares? They are women, but fundamentally they're still a human. Like if your sister would do that for you, and your sister would respect you in this way, and your sister would prioritize you in this way, like why shouldn't your partner do the same, right? So anyway, shout out to the older sisters.